Hey, oh hey you. So how do you like my lighting? I tried to use the ring light that I've had for years now, pero hindi ko siya masyadong ginagamit. Kasi I don't know, tamad ako mag-set up. And if you can hear from the background, may naglalako po ng oga green shells and punaw. Those are seafood. It's pretty nice that in our neighborhood, people are, going around to sell these fresh stuffs, because that means that we need not to go to the supermarket or to the wet market to get them or to get access to them. So that's really nice. Hopefully, dun sa lilipatan ko meron ding mga ganyan. Anyway, hello and welcome to this video. I hope that the lighting is way better now compared to the last video that we had. Let me know though, so I can do some more adjustments to make this more comfortable for you to watch. And yeah, so as the title says, you are probably here because you're also so very excited to learn about the news. Here is an article by Rappler. It says that Philippines opens borders for fully vaxxed tourists starting February 10. This article was released just yesterday, 3:29 p.m. And I don't know, I just want to share it with you. And second top geography of my subscribers are coming from the US and some other countries, so I hope this is going to be helpful for you. So basically, I'm just going to read to you the article and give you a summary. So starting Tuesday, February 1, the Philippine government is temporarily suspending its risk classification for countries in favor of allowing fully vaccinated individuals to enter the country. On Feb 1st, returning fully vaccinated Filipinos, regardless of where they come from, so from whichever country you're coming from, if you're a fully vaccinated Filipino, you can definitely enter the Philippines now. And on Feb 10, fully vaccinated foreigners from visa-free countries. The presidential spokesman and cabinet secretary Carlo Nograles said Friday, January 28, that foreigners could enter the Philippines for either tourism or business purposes. Both returning Filipinos and foreigners who are fully vaccinated are no longer required to go through the mandatory quarantine. They only need a negative RT-PCR test done within 48 hours before their departure from abroad. Nograles also said that those who will still be undergoing quarantine by Feb 1 can avail themselves of the new guidelines and come home from the quarantine facilities. Since the pandemic started, the Philippines has shut its borders to tourists, and only foreigners with valid Philippine visas were allowed to enter. The Philippines was supposed to reopen in December 2021, if you can remember that, but this was deferred due to the Omicron variant. In the past, the Philippine Department of Tourism also eyed travel bubbles with other countries, but this plan did not prosper. On Friday, Tourism Secretary Bernadette Puyat said it will closely monitor the situation on the ground and ensure that protocols are implemented in tourism establishments. The IATF resolution number 159 also states that travelers need to monitor themselves for 7 days and subsequently report to the local government if they have any symptoms. International arriving passengers need to have their proof of vaccination against COVID-19. They can present either of the following. One is the World Health Organization International Certificates of Vaccination, or the Philippines Digital Vaccination Passport, or what we call VaxCert-PH, and a vaccine certificate of a foreign government that has accepted VaxCert-PH under a reciprocal agreement. Aside from this, the Philippines government said that foreign travelers must have a return ticket and a passport that is valid for at least 6 months at the time of arrival. Now, this is obviously the same case before the pandemic happened, and for those tourists who wish to extend their stay here in the Philippines, of course you can do so. Please do your research, and Google will tell you that. Here are a few rules for unvaccinated passengers or foreigners or even Filipinos. For Filipinos and foreigners who are unvaccinated, partially vaccinated, and whose status could not be independently validated need to take an RT-PCR test within 48 hours before departure. They also need to go through the facility-based quarantine for 5 days, and that they need to undergo home quarantine until the 14th day of arrival. Children below 12 years old cannot be vaccinated will follow quarantine protocols of the accompanying adult traveling with them. DOH said that we are past border control. It basically says here that there's the infection rate in the Philippines is already so high, so it would not make any sense to implement this border control measures anymore. So if you want to learn more about this article or this news, this very exciting news, I will leave the links to these articles in the description box. So yeah, I'm just super excited about this because I couldn't tell you now, but I hope that this COVID drama really will, I know it won't stop, but we're learning to live with it, and we're adjusting to the new normal. So yeah, this is it. I just want to share to you this big news, and I hope that there's nothing, it won't be deferred anymore, just like what happened last year. So fingers crossed for that. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. Yun lang. I hope the lighting is better than our lighting before. So yeah, let me know, okay? Have a good day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!